Enjoy Revolutionary Cuz. I am your fair freedom father, thugging it everywhere. Don't believe me? Ask that bitch nigga about me. You dig? Doom, doom, doom. The moment we all been waiting for. Dame Dash speaking on his little brother, Cameron.
They're in hell.
Yeah, I know Cam, he said that you'll be set for life if you know how to manage your money. He was out of love when he said it too.
Again, I'm not, see, the thing about Cam is he's my little brother. He's from Harlem. And what he did, I wouldn't advise. And because he did it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Him and I should have that conversation in person. I'm not here to have a conversation between my little brother for entertainment. But it seemed to me like he could potentially have done that for entertainment. But we'll talk about him and I should. And I know Cam. He'll avoid me for 3-4 years. But if he ever has an opinion, I think what would be, I don't respect when a man speaks about another man when they're not there. I'm not known for talking about dudes when they're not there. I'm known for confronting people and having a conversation in their face. So I would love to have a conversation if he wants face to face, but I don't think it would be that same energy. But I love Cam, and we'll deal with that. Like, if you saw someone that's supposed to be an OG not acting like one because one of the people that are younger than them did something that you wouldn't do, and then it says, all right, now I'm going to do that, then that takes away from my OG-ness. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to do that for this platform. So it's all right. I'm not offended by the question. I talked to other people from Harlem, and overall we decided, talk to him when you see him. But I don't think it's a good look for him to be talking about anybody's pockets ever. Like I said, it's not the most masculine quality. I'm not saying anything, not trying to disrespect him, but it was something I never thought I'd see him do about anybody, nonetheless me, is talk about somebody's pockets. But you know what? The only thing let me say this. The only thing I was disappointed for Cam when he did say that, he didn't let the world know that every time he calls me, I still front on him. So when he calls me recently with all of these things, before he got upset because of whatever I said about 50 Cent, I'd be like, yo, we still fronting. So every time I call him, I'd be like, yo, I'm in a different house. Show me your house. I was just wondering why he didn't talk about that. Like every time he's seen me, he's never seen me look like I've mismanaged my money. It just seemed like it was promoting a narrative. What makes me sad about that is that guys like Steve Stout and other people are just laughing at us when they do that. And I just be like, why would you want them to get that satisfaction to see us argue or have a disagreement and, we could just talk. But I did wish I'd be like, why you don't bring up how much I be stunting on him? Like, pause till this day. Why he's not talking about that? That's what I wanted to know. Like, I want to talk about the fun. Like, literally the last 3 times he called me, I was at different cribs. And all had water views, whether it was a river or a lake. Like, how could you mismanage your money, but you paying for everything you do? How is that? I don't get it. But, it's just a narrative, I think, that's in the algorithm. But I'm looking forward to the conversation with Cam about that. I call people like, yo, call me. But it's all good. But my suggestion for that situation is that if you do have someone you respect and they did something you didn't like and they call you, don't curve. Call. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't curve a call them, talk to them. And that should be the example that we had a disagreement, we resolved it, no one had to know. But like, it's not a cool thing to say somebody called to talk about whatever you're upset about and you just decided to go talk about it on television. That's not the example that's not Harlem to me. But we keep going. But I love Cam. It's my brother. But I think sometimes being around like a Steve Stout or something gives them the wrong kind of effect and be worried about the wrong shit.
Now, this shit is crazy, man. Whoever thought Cameron would be acting the way that he's acting towards, of all people, Dame. I can see Jim not from Harlem. So it's like, you're supposed to show this brotherly love to your Harlem brother, man. But man, this shit is crazy. Dame was like, Cam been avoiding him for like 3-4 years. And I have a friend that's like that. We get into it. We might stop talking for like 3-4 years, and then we back best friends. Like, my nigga, we too grown for that, my nigga. And Cam and Dame is both in the media industry. He should be putting his big brother on plays. Know what I mean? At times, an OG, you know, fuck up and shit happens. Know what I mean? The little homie that used to get plays given to him should put the big homie on plays now. Know what I mean? Is that not how the game should be? But yeah, Dame was like, yeah, he done spoke to niggas in Harlem. He done put the word out. Yo, check the nigga Cam. Check that nigga. Yo, when you see the nigga, yo, check his temperature. Did Dame really just say that? Man, Dame a motherfucking fool. But yeah, it seemed like ever since Cameron hooked up with 50, he's been acting brand new. Like, don't act brand new because of 50, my nigga. I know you on this new business state of mind and you back doing your thing, because for a while, Cameron was dormant. I mean, like, he's had like 2-3 projects that ain't really do well. And then, you know, he's back. He started doing his media thing, and then it just took off. So it's like, he gave up on music. Now, I mean, he's had his run. I get it. I respect it. But like, I definitely don't want to see Dame and Cam do what Jim and Cam is doing. I mean, because like, we thought like it was real, genuine love, because, you know, Dame is the one that really put Cam on. From what? Sex, drugs, entertainment? You know, Dame opened the door for a nigga and gave a nigga like the blueprint and the key, like, yo, my nigga, do your thing. Game has changed. But yeah, tell me what you think. What do you think about Dame and Cameron fucking beefing, man? Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram, The Revolutionary Cuz Show, also Facebook fan page. If you have an iPhone or Roku TV, download Chronic TV now. Shout out to my folks over there at Chronic Palooza. You can still get your tickets to the Oklahoma Air Festival, September 5th, 6th, and 7th. Finesse 2 times, performing live on the 6th. You know what it is. Until next time, smoke for your boy. Triples.